There has been a lot of discussion recently about foreign ownership of agricultural land. So is Australia selling the farm? The Australian Bureau of Statistics recently released a report into the holding of agricultural land by foreign investment. The report revealed overseas investment in 45 million hectares of rural property, twice the size of Victoria, with just over half of the recognised properties majority owned by foreign interests. Federal member for Wannon, Mr Dan Tehan, has been concerned enough to join with other MPs to instigate a Senate inquiry.
My concerns in this area stem from the purchase by a Canadian investment company of 252,000 hectares, which was made by the Alberta Investment Management Corporation.
Mr Tehan's concerns are echoed by the Vice President of the Victorian Farmers Federation, Peter Toohey.
I suppose the recent sale of southern land in Victoria was that situation working in reverse, where a lot of country was sold by the receivers to foreign investment for a lower price than what the local farmers could buy.
Currently, the Foreign Investment Review Board is only involved when land purchases exceed $231 million, allowing for offshore funded purchases to go on unaccounted for if individual acquisitions do not exceed the $231 million limit. Though the ABS reported only 1% of agricultural lands wholly owned by foreign investment, Mr Tehan says an inquiry at this time is still a valuable exercise.
It seems to me that there are some discrepancies which is leading to concern in our communities, and if we're not careful, we're going to see our communities begin to wonder whether foreign investment is in the interests of Australia, and that will get a sort of a perverse reaction. So that's why I think we need to take action now. I think foreign investment is good, but we just have to make sure that it's in our long-term interests.
Victoria is the largest source of Australia's food and fibre exports, producing 26% of the nation's exported goods, an injection of approximately $9 billion annually, becoming the lifeblood of employment for numerous small towns. Head of Rural Property Sales at Brian O'Halloran & Co, Mr John Nunn, has seen the offshore interest evolve in the regional area.
Particularly interested in this region in dairy, of buying a number of, this is what's been put to me, of buying a number of larger properties in one location and even buying a factory.
This interest indicates an impending dilemma for policies related to national food security and industry. The need for healthy offshore investment in Australian agricultural industries while establishing national sovereignty over resources is further compounded by the urgency of rising global food requirements. With the current tenuous political environment, the government may once again have another minefield to negotiate. The Senate inquiry will report on the 30th of November.